Hi, everybody. This is Gatsad. I just returned from the gym, so forgive the disheveled look. Later this afternoon, I have a lecture to go to. But in any case, I wish you a good weekend. Uh, so I went into my Twitter feed and I saw that um, my buddy Joe Rogan is receiving a lot of blowback because he dared endorse Bernie Sanders. And so this is what I wrote on my social media just a minute or two ago. Let me read it for you and then I'll add a few additional points. I just caught the blowback that a wide range of imbeciles are levying against Joe Rogan because he, quote, dared endorse Bernie Sanders. I'm not a fan of Bernie, but to accuse Joe of being a hater for exercising his right as a free citizen captures the insanity of our zeitgeist. Joe is anything but a hater. He is a welcoming and warm individual who most sane people would classify as a liberal. And yet, once he pronounces a position that some disagree with, he instantaneously becomes Hitler. We must defeat this cancerous mindset. A few years ago, I appeared on Joe's show where the topic of Justin Trudeau came up, and Joe's position was very favorable towards Justin. Mine wasn't then and isn't now. And so we had a conversation about this where I shared with him some of my concerns regarding Justin Trudeau at the time. We were able to do that and remain friends and remain respectful. The fact that he thought that Justin Trudeau was good and I didn't suddenly tar my impression of Joe or vice versa. In other words, we could agree to disagree on a matter in an agreeable manner. But of course, what happens today, and I see this just in my own engagements, someone loves me for 99% of my stated positions, but once I espouse a position that is contrary to one of theirs, I literally becomes an idiot, a Nazi. They're disappointed with me. They're so saddened by my position and all the other patronizing and condescending tone that one takes when they are part of the woke crowd. Of course, the tofu Taliban are a perfect example of that. I've got many fans that are part of the tofu Taliban, and the fact that I can post a picture about how much I love my dogs, but then I can also post a picture of sushi that has salmon in it, that makes me a moral hypocrite. It makes me a disgusting liar. It makes me a pig for being able to both love a pet and to eat animal protein. And there is no nuance. I become Himmler. I become Goebbels. I become Hitler. And this is what's happening now with Joe. He is apparently a white nationalist transphobe because he dared to support Bernie Sanders. What we need to do is defeat this type of fascist rhetoric. People should be able to disagree with one another without accusing one another of some of the most, execrable adjectives and labels that one can think of. On that note, have a good weekend. And I still love you and will always, Joe Rogan. Cheers, buddy.